Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by lightenuptrading.com. We're looking at an ES chart here. The date is February 7th, 2012. On the left is the beginning of the day, 9:30, and on the right is the 4 o'clock close. So we're going to go over some of the trades we had during the day and why they were signaled and how they were signaled. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. Alright, this could have potentially been a pullback for a higher high up into this area. So to take that trade, this green RSI needs to break the 10 area, and we need to have color confirmation here. So we are outside the Keltner channel, and this blue bar was confirmation. So there wasn't much left in here to get out. Barely half a point to get out on there. So that was probably a stop. Also, let's go to the next one here. So what we're going to do here is wait till potentially this trade here, but realistically we don't want to take, once this purple RSI gets down into this level, we just don't want to take any trades. We're already probably, yeah, we're getting a double bottom. We got a new lower low. No, this is a double bottom right here. So what we're looking for is this purple RSI to be below the 10 level, and now we're waiting on this green RSI to come back and either pierce the 10 level or pierce into, let me make this bigger, pierce into the other purple RSI. So this is what we'll see quite often. Change this. So this right in here, we had a few gray bars. We had a few gray bars in here, and we were waiting for a signal, and this blue bar right here is our confirmation signal. So we got in there. Perfect little trade there. I don't have any pullback areas till in here. This is just not a safe place to go long after this run in my book. So even though we could have, it just isn't. I would expect more of a pullback, maybe down even into this range. These wouldn't have been trades I would have been taking. We do have some signals anyway. Here is a signal here, went directly into red, and right in here we have a yellow bar. Let me just zoom into that. So here we go. We ended up being just a couple little ticks from going into the 10s when that color fired off. Alright, I'm going to keep looking here. There weren't any other trades here unless you decided to take something like this, just on pure divergence and getting a color. The next trade was not here. We want this purple RSI to come in on the ES. We want the purple RSI to come in to the 10s first, and then after it has been into the 10s, we want the green RSI to come in as well. So we had quite a bit of consolidation there across here we should have been expecting a fairly deep drop. You have this much consolidation. That's what we typically do, is we'll have a deeper drop. But let's look at our trades. You could officially, if you had been taking blue bar confirmation, you would have not gotten into this trade right here. So that's a heads up. Like we said, yellow is the beginning of seeing value, but it just kept going through here. Also, this is a level which we talk about quite often. There was a break of the Keltner channel here, right at this point, and no test. There's two tiny little ticks testing it, and then it just keeps dropping. No test at all. So you should expect a fairly quick retest of that area, and that's exactly what we got. So it's almost like the market knows it's coming back up here, so all of this is just rolling over of contracts and switching over of positions and turning and going long here. And they just know it's going to be coming back up here to test that level. Okay, so we got I marked this as a trade because we do have some blue bar confirmation there, and both signals are in here. But this next bounce down into here is a pretty good signal as well, because what we have here is a little bit of divergence. From there, we get one more takeout move, and then we're off. So just like the ES typically does, it tries to take as many people out of the trade as it can. These are areas down here that you need to hold your ground. When you see something like this, you have to be willing to take a little heat to make those trades work for you. You have to if you're going to trade, you have to get into a trade somewhere, and you want to try to get in on value. All this is on divergence as well. Alright, so that was the last trade of the day. Didn't have any other pullback trades or anything like that, so I'm going to zoom out and we'll show you these again real quick. This was not a trade that you should have lost money on. It had a decent jump in price that you should not have even should have got on for a couple ticks, should have got out for a couple ticks and been okay. Here's a good trade there, and this is a good re-entry trade. As I said, you might have been able to trade this strictly on divergence with getting that blue signal right in there. Okay, but again, you're taking a signal up here halfway through the Keltner channel, so a little riskier. I mean, you're putting a little bit more money at risk if you're going to be taking a trade so far up into here. And then you have those two little trades right there. So again, I hope we can help you out. Consider subscribing and viewing our daily webinars with us. And thank you very much.